We've got a 2016 BMW M235 6-speed manual. Pretty hard to come by with the 6-speed manual. Lots of automatics, lots of X drives. This is rear-wheel drive, 6-speed manual, 3-pedal car. So this one's got 43,000 miles. We got it with about 38,000 miles. The car was prior salvage. It had some flood damage, according to the title work. We went through the inspection process with the state of Illinois, and it was issued a rebuilt title. And we put probably the 4,000, 5,000 miles on the car since then. Car runs great. There's really no issues we found with it, and it's just working out really well. Overall, there's just a few little flaws, lots of them just cosmetic, mostly on the interior and exterior of the car. We'll kind of highlight those here as we come back through, but overall, it's a really clean car. Okay, so we're going to go over some of the imperfections we found here on the outside of the car. So if you look closely to the front bumper, there are lots of just tiny little rock chips all over it. It is a black car. This is a metallic black car. Rock chips show up a lot. It's just kind of peppered everywhere. Not too uncommon with a car that's seen some highway use. Unfortunately, this did not get a clear bra on it when the original owner purchased it. So we recommend those on a newer car. It's probably too late for this one without a respray. So this car does have a few small aftermarket things. We'll point those out as we look. We've got a blacked out reflector here on the front bumper. You'll see it on the rear as well. Also, it has this carbon fiber mirror cover. Those are not factory. I believe those are provided by I&D, based off of the stickers that were on the car when we purchased it. A small chip here on the door, and a series of scratches under the door handle. Further back, right above the rear wheel, there are a couple little dings in the fender. It's got the blacked out reflectors down here. And here's probably where the majority of the damage we've seen on the car is here on this rear bumper. So there are some gouges here and here. The bumper, you can see cracks in the paint. It was pressed in at some point. And then further down here, in the lower valance, there's some scratches. There's a small ding here. Again, a lot of these may be hard to see. We're trying to get them in the video as best we can. Most of them are about pea-sized, likely from a door ding. The passenger side door also has a chip in it. And then coming back around front, if you look pretty low, there is some scuffing on the lower bumper, likely parking blocks or anything low to the ground. This car does sit low, so it's pretty easy to get that front bumper caught on stuff. Other thing to note here, it does have blacked out grills. These are also I&D. And it has a yellow painted radiator support. It's not factory. A lot of people make those modifications themselves. The car came this way when we purchased it. Okay, so we're going to go over some of the interior on this car. So on this one, it has the basic iDrive. This is a non-navigation. You won't see navigation as an option up here. However, it does have a comm box, which means you can stream Bluetooth audio. It does have Bluetooth calling, hands-free calling for your phone, satellite radio, and it's got an aux port, USB port, if you want to play music through there. This car does have auto climate, dual zone. It does have cold weather package, so you do get heated seats. You do get a heated steering wheel as well. Okay, so going here, look in the gauge cluster. You'll see this does have the basic gauge cluster. This doesn't have the upgraded one with the wider LCD on it. It is the basic one. As you saw, it had 42,000 miles. Seats. This car has what's called Sensitech. It's kind of a leatherette type material, faux leather. Still feels really nice, very comfortable. Sport seats, they grip you pretty well and hug you pretty tight. And finally, this car does have a sunroof on it. It looks like a previous owner had some type of mount installed here. So there are some holes drilled into the center console. Under the hood, we've got the N55 3-liter single turbo engine. This is the factory in performance setup, so it does have the factory in performance intake system. It's a little different if you've seen some other N55 engines, but it's this whole intake tube system here. This car has been flashed with the Stage 1 tune. So this is the boot mode Stage 1 91 octane tune. The boot mode Stage 1 tune is good for about another 30 or 40 horsepower over the stock 320 horsepower that the engine's rated at. We also have the 93 octane available to get reflashed if you'd prefer to have that, or any other aftermarket upgrades to go along with the Stage 2. We can always install that at the time of delivery. So as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, this car was branded with flood damage. As you can see and hear, engine runs smoothly. There's no strange noises, nothing. It runs great for a 42,000 mile engine. That's about what you would expect. Okay, last thing I want to go over is just wheels and tires. We'll kind of go look at all four wheels. You can see how the condition is. Most of them are all in really good shape. Haven't really noticed any major curb rash on any of them. So these are staggered wheels and tires. The rear tires are wider than the front. Right now they've got Pilot Super Sports on there. These are summer tire. They do show some wear on the edges. There's still lots of tread left in the middle of them. They'll probably be enough to get you through a season. They're definitely a summer only tire though. If you plan on driving this in winter or icy conditions, I would highly recommend getting a different set of tires for winter, or maybe even a full set of wheels and tires just for winter.